All right, we'll call the meeting to order. Let the record reflect this is a meeting of the Clay County Alcoholic Beverage Board, this 9th day of February 2026. No remonstrance are present, but we have an applicant with a violation. So if you would please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answer is given on your application and any interest, any questions asked by the board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
Item on the agenda, or items on the agenda rather, for automatic renewal are Seaboys Entertainment LLC, RR 1143082, Lakeside Division Incorporated, RR 1122079. Those two are without violation or remonstrance. I'll make a motion to approve automatic renewals.
I'll second that.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries 3-0. Remaining item on the agenda is Mario Brothers Incorporated, RR 1123795. Let's see. Go ahead and just tell us your name for the record. Okay. And you were issued a notice of violation on Thursday, January 8th of 2026 for restaurant sales of alcohol and expired permit, no employee permit, no record of an employee permit. And your employee, Teodoro Sanchez Benitez, was also cited for the permit violations as well. So run us through this violation in your own words and tell us how this has happened.
The problem I have, I have a little issues, money wise, and pay the taxes, and kind of, I pay for, and I don't know, the guy doing my license, he take a little forever, like to send it, and he send it, and I already have the send the application, but he say 5 days, you guys have to prove it, and I not receive any that approve. So when it comes, so
All right. So
I already have
those,
everything. I already been everything sent it to you guys.
okay. So you pay someone to prepare your license for you? Is that
Oh,
what you
yeah.
mean?
Yes.
Who do
my
you
account-
pay? Who do you
my
pay to
account-
prepare your?
My account doing all that.
Your accountant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So kind of, I don't know much about license to doing all the paperwork and all that. So I have, they sent it, but I don't know what happened. And he said, you guys supposed to have 5 days to prove it or something. It was 7 days.
Okay. Well, I mean, the standard has always been, and you've been in business for a long time.
Yeah.
The standard is always, 60 to 90 days prior to your expiration, you need to submit your renewal application.
He used to pay my taxes. Still behind.
Okay.
Kind of stacking me in the middle of this. And then, but I already pay all the taxes and all that.
So you had a tax lien?
Yes,
And how much was the tax lien for?
like 36,000.
Okay. So when you submit your application and you've got a tax lien, I mean, they're not going to put your
Well,
application.
just a little behind and kind of, prove it and have to,
Why are you behind on your taxes?
I have a little issues money. I don't have to give me
Well, yeah, yeah, obviously. I mean, like, there's a problem with money if you're not paying your
Yeah.
taxes, but I mean, you do a good business over there. So how did you get to the place where you were behind so far with
well,
taxes?
sometimes one business, the other business, no.
No, I'm not sure.
money.
I'm not sure I do.
I don't have enough money. I can have like a stop to sell to pay the taxes. But I never have enough money to pay the taxes.
How many,
I
lo-
already paid that.
how many locations do you have?
Way too many. Too much headed.
Which is how many?
8.
Hey, okay.
I mean,
So you sent your renewals in March 17th of 2025.
Yeah.
Okay, and you expired, according to this, let me go back to it. It looks like you expired April 1st of 2025.
I think he sent her the application and I don't know, it's I think it's he send her and I pay and the tax come in and kind of like that.
Okay, I think that you've missed the point, though, that you submitted your renewal paperwork.
Yeah.
Less than a month before you were set to expire. Okay, and then you expired in April. And you made it all the way 1st to January 8th, where you were operating on an expired
Yeah,
permit.
I don't know how that happened, the account, but they won't send all the paperwork. I mean,
Well, I think the point that the point that I'm trying to make is that you should know your expiration
yeah,
date. And you should know that on your
yeah.
expired permit. Let me finish my statement and
Okay.
then you answer.
Okay.
Like I'll say something and then you answer. So you expired on April the 1st. As a business owner and an experienced business owner at that, you should know my permit's expired. I don't have a letter of extension, which is something else that you know and understand that you would need. And you didn't do that. You continued to operate on an expired permit. You knew you had the tax issues. You should know that you expire. And then you just continued to do that all the way up until you were caught. I expect that you'd probably still be doing it had someone not gone in and done an inspection on that location. So why, knowing that your permit expired, would you continue to operate, sell alcohol, and not address the issues that were there before you?
It's my mistake. I didn't, really try to survive.
So when did you get your tax protest taken care of?
I'm not a psychiatrist for my accountant to do that.
I don't like when people blame their accountant for business shortcomings. Especially things that you should just take responsibility for and understand. Like, I ask you when you paid a bill and you're like, I'd have to talk to my accountant. You don't know when you paid your tax lien?
She would be, it had to be every month. And I think a check return. But my secretary, he knows it. He take it all in charge she told me, maybe I forgot, or she don't tell me, because I told her, I said, look, every time when you write a check, make sure money instead, or use it at the other money, at the other accounts to cover that. In it, unless you don't get it.
Who is your CPA or accountant?
The account is less million. But I have somebody help
Les
me.
Miller?
Yeah, somebody else hobby, with the paperwork, pay, bills and all that. It gets too much for me, do myself.
So tell me about the employee that didn't have a permit nor has ever had a permit. How did that happen? Did I misunderstand that?
I don't know that they
No,
never
they
had
had
one,
it.
but
No,
they
yes,
didn't have one at the
expiration.
time.
Okay, gotcha.
Expiration.
So, I mean, this is an issue that has constantly come up at your location. I mean, you've been cited.
What's last?
I mean, the record goes back to 2010 for furnishing alcohol to a minor, 2011 furnishing alcohol to a minor and no employee permit, no record. 2012, no employee permit, no record. 2014, no employee permit, no record. 2014, failure to post entrance signs, smoking prohibited signs, etc. 2015, no employee permit. 2017, smoking entrance signs. 2019, no employee permit, no record of employee permit. And 2024, sell on an expired permit. So, I mean, you were cited for this very thing, like the expiration of your permit happened the last time you went to renew it.
Yeah, well, like I said, I push the account, hey, give me try to get a permit, to pay the taxes. That's what my brother was,
So in 2024, you were behind on your taxes too?
yeah,
So you're constantly in a state of delinquent on taxes.
yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just, you know what I mean? I just told the truth.
Okay, I guess help me understand. Maybe even Daryl can help answer this question. Like, how? How does that happen?
I can tell you how it happens because I've had a friend of mine, but it's not a good explanation. But you probably won't remember this, but in 2019, after you'd come into here 4, 5, 6 times, I stopped up at that Chavez, the Mexican restaurant you have up I-70. Is that your restaurant?
Yeah,
Yeah. And I said, Mario said, please don't put me in a position. Remember this? Where I
yes, yes,
I have to vote to not renew your license, right?
yes.
And that's kind of where we're at today. because you went like 3 or 4 or 5 years, and I thought, I'm gonna have a little breathing room here. But then 2024 hits, we have one, 2025 hits, we have one, right? At some point, if you keep coming back with more and more violations, it really makes a mockery of what we're charged to do.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay. Um. And your tax liens are not settled at this point, right?
No,
And you're
it's
making,
all clear,
it is all clear.
all clear. No, no, nothing. Oh, spade up.
If we would, deny or make a recommendation not to renew the license, can that be for a period of 6 months versus a whole year?
It would just be denial, no renewal.
Denial, no renewal.
Yeah.
Could he reapply at another point, at another 6 months down the road, or how's that work?
He would be prohibited from reapplying for a year.
This specific one location, since he owns several,
You want this one location, I
so it's
think.
just that one location, right?
Yes,
I don't, that,
I think, yes, technically, I think the answer to that question is no. He is prohibited from, or the
Everywhere.
corporation, the corporation. So how many restaurants do you have under this corporation? How many restaurants under Mario
Okay,
Brothers
3.
Incorporated?
because I have a 3 corporation.
So I think technically he would be prohibited from reapplying for a year as Mario Brothers Incorporated. However, I think that there have been some exceptions to that rule recently. For corporations, so like without naming names, a larger corporation was allowed to renew other permits in other areas because of the scope of their permit holdings. So there's precedent that would allow him to renew.
Mario, if he got online here and looked, is he gonna find violations in your other 8 restaurants as well?
Well, for sure, the one in Vincennes that you closed
Yeah,
and that you sold and you
Yeah, I
left
sold it.
you left violations hanging.
yeah, but
On that one,
yeah,
and you-
because I saw and
Yeah, you failed to, appear in Knox County and we
Yeah.
voted to deny it.
yeah,
So
that one because I saw and the lady just make a mess.
Where are the outstanding violations for that? Have they been satisfied with the Alcoholic Beverage Commission yet?
That one,
I think he paid the fine on
Okay.
those, but then when he was supposed to appear before the local board, he just decided that he wasn't going to come, and then we denied the permit because he failed to attend for three meetings.
it's that one. You guys send them the letter, and I have 2 people work for me, and neither will never give me the answer to that you guys send the letters.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
You send 3 letters to me, and one my helpers, he never never told me anything. That's why I guess I just let it go. I said. No, I can't have.
Do you have a PO box by chance where you pick the mail up?
I picked them in mailbox and I give it to the secretary. The truth, I can speak English, but I can't read. I can't read English. I just told the truth. I can't read. I just pass it to somebody and
You speak it pretty well.
yes, but yes, I can just read. To me, sometimes it's something, it's something else.
Can we table decision?
Sure.
So we can investigate whether how this might work for 1 versus 3?
Sure.
Because Mario, I gotta be honest, I would support denying a permit for 1 location. I want to be sensitive about the more global impact to your employees.
Mhm.
Not necessarily you, but what that global impact might be on a broader range. And so I think I personally would like to do a little bit of investigation to figure out kind of what might happen, and how that would impact, the people who really are gonna pay the ultimate price is gonna be your employees and staff. Right?
Yeah,
Um, we have to make a stand on this one here,
mhm,
because it's just been a history that hasn't been resolved yet.
mhm.
I'm speaking for myself, not for these two guys.
Yeah.
They may have a different opinion. And so I'd like to make a motion, we table it until, next month.
Okay, very well.
I second that.
All right. Favor of that vote?
Aye.
Okay.
All right,
We're looking, March 9th, back
March
here at the same time. March 9th, right here, same time.
okay, same time?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Unless you want us to make a decision today, but it wouldn't be favorable for sure. I think you better, I don't want to make.
SMU, that's not a me.
All
I
right,
mean,
all right.
you guys said that the chief.
We're gonna table it. All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. And that concludes today's meeting.
Thanks.